Thanks. So the place I've just arrived is a cafe that's run as a social enterprise by an organisation called The Message, which is a Christian-based project, organisation where they do amazing things, especially with kind of gang members, ex-offenders, and Justine's dad, Justine, who works with LTA, he works for the organisation. So we're going to meet some of the people that have come out of the gang lifestyle and prisons and had their lives transformed, and now they're doing amazing things, being a role model for helping other people step away from that kind of lifestyle and culture, find work, and a lot of the social enterprises like this cafe is providing work for some of these guys. So super inspiring, exciting, and I'm interested to hear some of the stories from people and kind of see what it's all about. Okay, so I've arrived at this cafe. This is Justine, who works at LTA. This is Alistair, her dad, and this is Ngola. Yes. Is that right? Okay. The reason I clicked then is because one of the local languages, Xhosa. Xhosa. Yes. It involves clicking in the actual word. So Ngola that's his name, and we're just going to share a bit about his story and some of the cool stuff that's happening with the Message project out here.
I used to carry the gun, and then sometimes when I got drunk, I will just take the gun and point at anyone at the shipping. And then people, they saw this happening over and over. They end up pimping, reporting to the police. I saw like a lot of police, like 30 of them. So they were coming in. When I was drunk, I didn't want them to search me, I didn't want them to touch me. So they pushed me one side and went in. So they searched everywhere and they found the gun. So that's how I got arrested. And I was thrown into Portsmouth prison. I got sentenced, but I was sentenced outside sentence, 6 years sentence.
6 years for possession of the gun?
Yes.
Wow.
Then we saw that this group of people that used to come preach in prison cells used to sit there and listen and see how they challenge us into like focusing on our life and focusing on building our new life and taking our new steps in life. Start focusing on Jesus, like going for spiritual programs, and then I was transformed. Then I went out of prison. That was 2014 December. So I was only focusing now on telling my story to these guys, how I got transformed by God and what God can do in prison, even outside. So the guys, also, they were so challenged about what I shared to them. And also they took a step forward. In that year of 2015, when I left that place, like more than 50 of the guys that came to faith.
So are these guys which had a similar background to you?
They were similar background, almost the same, because some of them are ex-offenders.
Yeah.
Their lives were transformed and they were back to positive life and looking for work, looking to be an example in the locations as well. But I was not satisfied financially. I was still also looking for a financial opportunity. So I got to the Message, and then I got to be satisfied with financial stuff. And also my life also, I was growing step by step into what I was doing. And I'm still doing Alpha even now. And God is still good.
That's good to meet you, man.
Yes.
Thanks for sharing your story, really inspirational.
Steve's one of the guys that Paula met in prison.
Ah.
Who said to him, come on, you've got to be serious about this.
Ah, okay. So you influenced his life and now he's influencing other people's lives. Right, we're now jumping in the car and we're heading to the Nyanga township, which is nearby. What are we seeing at the township?
We're going to go and see a church there called New Crossroads Baptist Church, where our Eden team leader is with his football guys.
Okay, so it's like a sports program.
Yeah, he's running a mentoring / football club as part of our Message Eden team.
Cool. So we were just told that this area in Cape Town is the murder capital of South Africa, which is kind of crazy to think. I'm sure a lot of that is kind of contained amongst the gang fights, but yeah, mad. Yeah, here we go, guys. Look, Nyanga will become salvation capital of South Africa instead of murder capital. That It's crazy. One of the sports projects they're running to connect with the young people here, they do like I guess like a football or soccer training thing a couple of times a week. And there's a few guys from the training session come down to show off some of their skills. You gonna have a little go, Laura?
Oh yeah. I started a girls' football team in my primary school.
No, you did not.
Yep, we lost every game, so we had to quit.
Well, it's the trying that counts. Right, we're quickly going to drop these kids down the road. How you doing, boys? You good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you enjoy your football? Do you call it football or soccer? Soccer, okay. Yeah, ghetto trampoline. Do a lot of them have dads around, or?
No, they don't.
So he's kind of like
He's
fostering them
yeah,
almost.
so that's his heart. That's as you could hear. That's what his vision is.
Yeah.
This is MK. He leads our Eden team here, and he works full time for Pip Stores, and he leads the team in his spare time, and he's one of our urban heroes.
Awesome.
And he's been developing a vision since the days when he was in prison, and now it's coming to fulfillment. Tell us about that.
I grew up in a nice, good family in home with my parents, and not long ago my father started to leave us and abandoned me. I was left with my mom and my grandmother. And after a while my mom got married to another man and I was left with my grandmom. My grandmom gave me the good gift in life. She believed in me and loved me. I remember then I started to feel that sense of desperately need the Father in my life. And I started hanging around with a lot of guys, and I remember coming out late, around about 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, drunk, and some they were high. We laughing in the car. And when I get home, I found my grandmama waiting upon me. She said, MK, I just want to talk with you. And I remember I would just go and close the door. And I was shutting the door to someone who believed and loved me. Not long ago, I remember in the morning there was a knock on my door, around about 5 a.m. When I woke up, the house was full of the family and the neighbors. And I asked why. They said my grandmother passed away. And that hit me so hard. But not long, I found myself incarcerated. A long, effective year sentence in prison. While I'm in prison, I met a man who was preaching about Jesus, who saved lives. And he was teaching about the purpose in life. And I look at myself, and I look at this man, and what he's saying, and I look at God. I said, God, do you really have purpose in my life? Prison nowadays are full of young men and women who are being abandoned by their father, who live recklessly living. But one thing that I know, every young man desperately needs a father in their lives.
Amazing, man.
Thank you very much. Lovely to see your church.
Thanks, Papa.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Great work.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Alright guys, I'm just checking this fact. Crime stats show Western Cape is South Africa's murder capital. The top 10 murder hotspots in South Africa have been identified as Nyanga, which is where we are right now. I still can't believe this. Can you believe this is the murder capital?
I can't really believe it.
It doesn't feel like
feels, it. Yeah, it feels okay.
Yeah.
But we have been in the car though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm sure we're not seeing the worst of this area, but
also, we've just been playing with delightful children.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some pretty crazy gangs around here.
Yeah.
Good to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Cheers, MK.
See ya.
High five.
Bye, MK.
Bye. Right, we're now heading to Nick and Ange's because it's Ange's birthday today. It is today, isn't it?
It's today.
Yay!
Yay.
So we got takeout food. We're now about to eat some yummy desserts.
It's gone so well.
Vegan chocolate. Birthday cake!
Yay!
Ange, what's it like being 34?
It's amazing. No, I don't know. That's not good question.
We're actually
It's heavy. Yeah. It's heavy. Oh wait, that's pregnancy. It's good.
Did you guys know that Ange is 9 days older than me? You never guess it. That's a compliment. Honestly, I do think you look younger.
Thanks.
People are saying my teeth make me look 10 years younger. Right, I've left the party. I've borrowed Nick's penny board and I'm heading back to the Airbnb to do another big live stream. I want to do a couple more big pushes for the Kickstarter. We're still £14,000 away from our goal, less than 48 hours to go. So I'm going to have to try everything I can to, for us to reach the target. I'm even thinking of just pulling like an extremely long live stream, like maybe even doing like 4 or 5 hours straight. So I'm going to quickly pick up some Red Bull, and then I've got a bunch of crazy foods to do some eating challenges. Not quite as crazy as when I was doing FunForLouis, but there's some hot chilies and stuff. So we just hit £88,000 on our Kickstarter. Get in. And I promised everyone watching live that I would do a spoonful of this habanero sauce. Punishingly hot sauce. Lethal, it says 10 out of 10. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm violently hiccuping. Oh, this is my body reacting. Oh, I'm gonna try and hold off. Oh dear. It is 3 AM. We have hit 89,646 on the Kickstarter, and we've hit the next milestone for me to do an eating challenge, and I've agreed on camera to do this cinnamon challenge. So we've got this big bag of cinnamon. We've hit 90,000, which means it's habanero time. 3, 2, 1. Oh. 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 Guys, I am buzzing that we hit £90,000. We've got 38 hours to go. I think we're going to do it, guys. It's been just a really crazy week. I've kind of felt anxious. I was saying in the live stream, I just felt, yeah, these last few days, I'm like, oh man, like, imagine if we don't hit it, like all this hard work, but I think we are. And for those of you that have backed the campaign, thank you so much. It's been a roller coaster. It's been such a journey. I think by the time this vlog goes up, we'll know whether or not we've hit the target. But yeah, thanks for getting involved. And I'm gonna get some sleep now. My stomach's still churning a little bit. I managed to clean up all the mess I made, but I'm hoping there's not too much repercussions from all the weird things I ate tonight. But yeah, it was definitely a flashback to the FunForLouis days, just not quite as extreme. I'll catch you in the morning. Peace out, enjoy life, and live the adventure. Boom.